Good morning, traders, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So the politicians are at it again, and basically they have no interest in allowing you to make any money out of the market, and they're controlling the market right now with Twitter. So what's happened is we've had a tweet come out by Trump that is saying he is suspending all stimulus negotiations, and that has given us this massive fall. If we take it just from the high, because that's pretty much where the tweet came out, down to the close, that was a good 2.1% fall on the S&P. Okay, so anyway, sometimes I wish I was a politician. Just a couple of tweets and you can make a fortune. Anyway, let's just get to what we can actually do here. So I think firstly, before we get there, I just want to start with the 8 hour here. There's two things that concern me right now. So the one is the noise. So the noise is stimulus. Market's been anticipating stimulus, which is why it's been moving up the last couple of sessions. Now we come through with this session which says there's no stimulus. So all negotiations being called off. So what is going to happen? Are we going to see this turn into a wedge? I remember yesterday we sort of highlighted this, and that's the beauty about the charts. Even without listening to the noise, you can see pretty much what's happening with price at the moment. So we do have a wedge. We're at the bottom of the wedge at the moment. A break through this, I'm not that confident that it's going to fall to the floor. I think you probably find a move down to 3200 area before we find some support there. So if we just look at the weekly, I think this is the important thing to do right now. Let's just get rid of the noise. These tails is indicating confusion, and this is where it starts becoming very difficult for us to trade. But if you keep your wits about you, you can trade this, and you can make a little bit of, well, not a little bit, you can make quite a bit of money when it's volatile like this. Okay, so I'm just putting these two levels in. So 3400 is a key area. We know that for a fact. It's been like that for pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th week that we can't get through that level. So that is key. So what you may find is that the bulls wait at 3200. So it's 3240 is the one area, and then you have this pretty solid area down here, which is 3182. So in this zone here, you would expect buyers to come in. Remember, this market is designed to go up. It doesn't matter how you look at it. We've had a little blip down here, but you go back over time, except 2007, we had this apparently this massive crash, but look what we've done since then. So this market is designed to go up. It's going up, and the volatility at the moment is what is creating confusion amongst everybody. Okay, so let's get to the 3 hour. 3 hour, pretty simple. We do have this wedge formation here. Okay, and it's depending how you look at it, you can see there is a break and retest of that trend line, and there we have another break and a retest underway of the next trend line. And if I put the trend line on the top, and let's just zoom out a little bit, there is our wedge. Okay, if I take this as my measured move, that should take us to 32, well, not quite, but to the bottom here, 3242. Okay, I have no interest in shorting the market, so it's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is to buy off support, and there is support. There's a lot of support. There is the first major area of support, which is right here, which is 3311. Okay, and then just below that is another major area, just there, and that would be 3282. Okay, so those are the levels that we've got drawn in. So now moving to the hour, and I'm going to just make my levels unselectable. so that I can delete the wedge noise. And now what I want to do is I want to focus on price getting to the levels. We've still got a bit of a gap here as well, so I am anticipating this thing shooting down again the second day in a row. That is for sure. So probably a move back up. I'm just going to use a block for this, otherwise it's going to get really messy. So maybe sort of moving up into that zone there. You can see there's my swing high, swing lows here, and a moving average on the hour. So that's 33.78 or 33.80 area. I want to see price move up, and then I would expect a second move. And the second move is going to be something like that. Okay, so that's kind of my view on this at the moment. I'm not interested in going long right now, but we'll be waiting lower down for opportunities. So at the moment, this is, if you just come down to an even lower time frame, you can see we're forming a little bit of a flag here at the moment. So it's been a massive sell-off, bit of a flag. I'd be very surprised to see buyers step in at this area. Oh, they're probably going to let the bears run it for a while. So the bears drive it up for a bit, push it down. This area down here is probably the area that I'd wait to buy, is 33.11. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me on S&P at the moment. It is volatile. It's going to be like this until after the elections. So, both political parties are fluffing their feathers at the moment and making promises that they won't be able to keep anyway. And the masses will follow them. So at the moment, we need to just wait for that noise to die down. And once it's died down, then we should get some normality into the index, and we'll probably find it'll carry on its merry way. But at the moment, for as long as the politicians are making noises, I think you need to be very, very cautious. And this is another reason why you want to be taking profit at levels. And if I just highlight that, there was your level up there. See, there's my area of swing highs. So if we come to the 15-minute and you were in this long, which would have been a messy one, you had a bit of a flag break here, a bit of a measured move, you can see take profit at the take profit areas and then wait for the pullback. And you can see this pullback was massive. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Pretty noisy chart. It's sideways, pretty much going to be sideways, I reckon, for the rest of the month actually, and we'll see what happens. Don't be too surprised if you see another tweet come out later on saying that stimulus is ready to be signed. Expect the unexpected, I think, is probably what I'm saying. Anyway guys, that's it for me. Catch up with you later. Cheers for now.